Well, good morning, everybody. This is Tish just doing what you do with Miss Tish, subdivision gardener. Guess what? I am just stepping out my home. It's around about after 10, I think. And we had a storm last night. Yes, we had a rainstorm last night. Lightning, thundering, lights blinkering, cutting all coming on. It was heavy. This was a heavy storm. And I kept checking out my window, seeing how my plants and everything else is doing because I told you it's to the end of the season and I'm prepping for fall season. I still have some things that's out here still growing and I'm not messing with too much. You remember I told you I'm letting the hornworms and all the other stuff to eat up the tomato plants, whatever. I'm not, because nothing else producing. They're eating up everything, all that on there. So it was too many to take control over the plants again. So I'm already at the end of that season. I see the loofahs is growing, have flowers on it, but I should have loofahs by now. So only thing I'm gonna get this season from the loofahs part is flowers, and they're gonna die back because right now I should have loofahs curing, but I don't. So I'm gonna take you on what it looks like after the rain storm. Let's turn this camera around and let you take a look. Okay, bring it down a little bit. All right, so right here is my fruit orchard area. I'm extended. I told you about that. The grapes vines are looking wonderful. Like I said, we didn't get any grapes this year. We probably won't. But I see that the coloration is doing much better, much darker leaves coming back after I drenched it real good. And I see, what is that? I'm looking. Oh, that just twine. Okay. So it's looking real good, looking healthy. This one over here seems like it struggled a little bit. I was looking at it, the leaves ain't too many leaves. Some of them, the longer ones, all the way over here. But once it started dying back, I can see where I'm at more. Because once all the leaves die back for the season, I would go ahead and start rerouting. Ooh, saying something trying to bite me, but I put some skin stuff off on. Rerouting the plant vines into their new direction, the way I want these three grapevines, and hopefully next year I get some grapes. I'm believing. So I'm gonna work on that and study some more on the grapevines and seeing what I have to do in order to get production. But I knew this year was mostly establishing the root system and the vines. My blueberry was doing wonderful. It looked like it's pushing over to the side. I hope it's not coming up through the root. I'm gonna check that out. Ooh, I don't know what that is, flew around my ear. I thought I seen some more blueberries sprouting up on this. I did. I seen one blueberry sprouting up on there, on one of the blueberries right there. And over there, you see this dying out, that's gone. That was my, what it called, ground cherry. It's gone for the season, so I need to just get the ones that's already. I can pull that up, but it come back every year, heard. So I'm gonna cut it back, plant something else in there. Or I'll probably just leave it dormant for the season because it's a fruit, one of my fruit bins. See this? This was my fig. Remember I told all the leaves dropped off and I thought something was wrong. I don't know what was going on. I think it was dry. Got a drench. We had a deep rain last night. Very good. But look now. I see new leaves sprouting off of my figs. That's what I want to see. So it seemed like, guess what? Whatever was attacking the fig, it recountered itself. God have something in these plants that a lot of times you just use the water or God do the rain or something like that. I didn't put any other fertilizer in it. Guess what? It threw off the bad and brought back the new. So whatever was making it sick, it said, oh, you got to go. And then God allowed the newness to come back. The new. So it wasn't dead. It was still alive. But it had to push out that sickness so the newness can come through. Praise God. That's a message. Okay, so anyway, The peaches and the apples looking good and not too much yellowing. That deep heavy rain did a wonderful job with that. But you see my apple back there that I've been struggling with? No leaves, none this year, nothing. So I'm thinking it's dead, it's dying all the way back, and I'm just gonna pull it this fall when everything died back. I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna get a new one this coming spring. Yeah, I'm gonna get a new one. So I did put some skin so soft, I still feel like something trying to bite me. Real heavy rain. It took a long time for my coleus to get up to this point right here, and I'm so happy for it. See right here? This one didn't do too well, and these are coming from seed. So I'm proud of that right now. So I'm walking into the garden. This is a new bed. I see something trying to sprout in a minute. I'm gonna pull that up. But this is, I have revitalized the soil. I didn't take you on a tour on this one, but when I do the third one, the one in the middle, I'm gonna show you. I ran out of scraps. I dig trenches in here. I put some of that, the mushroom, spent mushroom in it. I put some coffee grounds in this, and I also put some frozen scraps I had in my freezer, because when I use up veggies, every day I cut veggies, cut stuff up, and when I use them up and anything, I put it in bags and put it in the freezer until time for me to use them in the garden. So this rain did a wonderful job, got God's natural water in it, so it's feeding this soil, be great for planting. So I will be adding some black cow on top too, and adding some bone meal and blood meal. So I think I'm gonna buy a big bag of that this year, not the little bags. I'm just gonna go ahead and invest in big bags so I can go ahead and have it for to revitalize my soil. Right here, this is sweet potato, but it's still green. Still green, it's still green. This one over here is still green, dying back. I'm just letting it go a little bit more, but I do see the sweet potatoes coming up. I'm gonna look and I'm gonna research and find out how long I should let them set in it, even though it's still green, because I know it should be coming to the time to pull them, but I'm gonna go into research. These are the new cucumbers that I planted, and they came right up, so I just left them alone with this rain. They've been doing great. I see that I have some spotting on them, so that is nitrogen deficiency or too much rain. So I know it's not too much rain because we haven't been getting a lot, so it might be nitrogen deficiency, but they are growing wonderfully. Only 2 plants in each one, I believe it is. So I'm allowing these to go ahead and grow and see what happens for this round. This is the second thing of cucumbers, so we'll see. Will we get some in the late during this fall season? Okay. It got another bean sprouted up down here. I thought I pulled all of them, cut them all back, look like more trying to come in. Got a watermelon vine still doing something, but I see flowers trying to get watermelon again. I think it's kind of late in the game, but look, I got one watermelon. I think you can see that coming up through there. But I done cut back all of these off. So all of this is the asparagus beans. I did that so it could easy for me to pull off with no bees. But since the the watermelon vines are still growing, I gotta be watchful because the bees will still come up. But I'm gonna pull that down to get that out of the way. Okay, this right here is a ornamental pepper bush right here, and I love this flower. I thought these flowers weren't going to grow. I planted seeds in here. I forgot the name of it. It was a paper in here, then wither away, probably decomposed. But I thought that flower was so beautiful. Now it's fading off, and another one is sprouting up. But I notice now whenever I plant these, it's not going to come up to the end of the summer, so I have to be mindful of that. They're late bloomers. So, well, let me take you down here. I got to uncover this over here, and I got to make sure no hornworms are trying to get to my elderberry bush. I'm gonna move that back out here. I found an elderberry. Let's go over here since I'm talking about. Oh, you see this? It's gone. You see? Look at that. He ate up all that. I want to show you how when I left the hornworms on here and they ate up every all of the leaves, and they are huge now on this branch. You can see them, and I'm praying that maybe the birds will come eat them, because that could one right there. See how big it is? They're eating up everything. They ate up all of this, and I just let them go ahead. Everybody need to eat, and they're going in the forest back there. I'm gonna cut all these down and send whatever's on them out of the garden. See, they're huge. They're eating up all the plants. I didn't have this is the second round, and it wasn't really producing as fast as I wanted or doing. So it was too many of them. I could not control the population of them. So I just said, okay, well, I'm done. But you see that? All that gone. So whenever you see a hornworm, if you're still doing the beginning of the season, middle of the season, guess what? Get them out. Because they will, if you let them set, they will eat up all of your leaves. They love tomatoes and peppers. But mostly they like to eat my tomatoes at the end of the season, not at the beginning of the season. So, you see that? They don't go for the beginning of the season, end of the season. See, here's another one. He's up here. He's probably eating that, trying to eat that tomato. It's not ripe yet. And they were eating the tomatoes too. So, all of this gone. That was all that bare. So, you mean when you see all that gone, it's huge ones out here. I'll be mindful. Because they do have stingers on them. They do have stingers on them. Be mindful of that. See, I'm going to show you this one eating the tomato. And all my herbs dying back. They'll come back, the ones that die back. See that? See him? See, can I bring him up so you can see? It's not as blurry. I want you to see clearly how he eating. Look at him. Look. You gotta bring it up closer. Look. Yeah. He's laying right on it. Probably sleeping. Look like he's full. Eating a tomato. Isn't that something? Bring it down. Whew. All right. Let me bring it back some more. Back to normal. All right. So, like I tell you, let me see. All this is ate up. Everything. All of them gone. And they're going on. This is the newest plant. I got plenty of pretty tomatoes. I get the couple of those off, and that's it. And they're not touching this one. I'm surprised. The newer one. They're not even touching it. I haven't seen anything eating up on it. But all of these old ones, they eat. See that? All of them. And it got on every one of them. Every one of them. So, if I can keep them, just, if you want to eat, just eat right now. Because then I just less I have to throw away. Get them all in there. Oh, they're eating the green ones too. You see that? Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can bring you closer. Look at that. That's the hornworm. Eating that green tomato. Yep. And my strawberry, my lemon, all the lemon balm gone. All my what's it called? My mint, different flavors of mint is gone. And I think they come back. Mint usually come back next year. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plant some on top for the fall, and then I'm gonna allow the mint to come back next year. So I'll cut it back and let it come back. This is the only mint that's still looking thriving some. And my lavender, I'm so proud of it. And so everything else is dying back over here in the herbs that usually don't survive. This is sage, and that's doing pretty good. But my the one little thing I have right here of stevia is dying out. So next year I'm gonna buy another plant, put in its own bucket, and that's gonna be it on that. This is a potato coming back up out of this, and I didn't even know it was a potato down there. So I'm gonna pull that up because this is gonna be one of the carrot bins. So I gotta start putting some stuff in that. That is spearmint dying back, And this one with all the caterpillars on. You see the caterpillar right here? They ate up this whole plant right here of my parsley. They love parsley. Every year around this time they come and eat up all the parsley. And then they go. But then I always get more parsley next year anyway. So, alright, so I'm finished with that part. And these are the beans, and it's still like I got a couple beans left up on here. They're all dying back. Loofah's not doing it. It seems like the rain, or so I don't know, well, the brown spot that's dying out. Getting new leaves, even when you're dying out the old ones, and trying to get flowers. Too late in the game. Y'all getting pulled up. I didn't get no leaf, and I really thought I was gonna get loofahs. I did early, everything go great, and got a flower down there, but no loofahs this year. It might didn't like the spot. I gotta figure out. I don't know. Maybe I gotta put buckets, put it back in buckets or something of its own. I gotta figure it out. Maybe it's the season. Don't know, but I'm gonna figure out why my loofahs didn't go too well. And I put this over top, but the rain was so bad, it uncovered it. So what I need to do now is to take this off of here and allow it to dry some more. And I will be putting it on some other stuff. And it's getting wet up. It's getting wet up from the rain. Ain't nothing I could do. Just gotta let it dry again. And utilize it again, see? Yeah, look like some roots going in here. Or that maggots. Hope not maggots. It look like it is. Ugh, that's not good. All right. So this is not a bad. I buried the food in, vitalized this, so this is gonna be good. It had a lot of worms in it. This is dying off. That was my birdhouse gourd. I have two, so I'm gonna take those off and let them cure. And I have another. Oh, that done fell off. So that cantaloupe saying is ready, but I'm just gonna pull that cantaloupe. I'll just start seeing what's gonna grow. It didn't get no bigger, and it looked a little deformed, so I throw it to the animals in the back. No more peppers. See a little one, but I'm seeing the leaves drop off. I don't think I have any hornworms on here. I think it's leaf drop. So I don't know. But they're too bare to be leaf drop. Yeah, it could be. Who knows? I don't see anything on them. I see some more fruit on it. So that was it for that. And that's what's going on in this garden. I'm going to go through here real quick. And over here underneath my table, this had fell down. I'm surprised they didn't eat this one up. Eating up all those. They ain't come over here and eat these yet. Isn't that something? Or this one. You don't like that variety? I need to know. Ooh. You don't like that variety? I need to plant plenty of that variety. Those are stuffed peppers. Rest of them are cherry tomatoes. Alright. So right here, I'm going to pull back this and let that get some air. I got these. Cover them down. See what's going on. No rain I got on them anyway because it's stormed real good. So let that set off for a day. And these are the new plants for the season. Still haven't seen anything come out of these snap beans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And none of my kale. One broccoli didn't go. I don't see how. I see 2 kale. They're coming up late. That's what it is, must be. And this pea. So I'm going to replant the pea. And I'm going to redo something. I got to get some more cups because I got time for me to try to take some of these out and put them in another home so they can be able to grow up. And I can be replanted. Oh, my soil got... Oh, dang, I got water all in my soil. This is not good. Oh, look at that. This is my good soil. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Just leave that alone. Should have put it in another area. See, that was my planting soil and it got water all in it. So, but I have to move it because if not, I'm gonna get mosquitoes over here. So I'm not coming out here doing anything today. Just leave it alone. Maybe cover it up with this tarp. I didn't put nothing heavy on top of it, so that's what I get for that. And it's underneath the table. And this needs some stuff too. All right. So I know that's kind of shaky. This over here is my loquat. He's looking pretty good. He's still growing. He's growing nicely. I'm gonna have to repot him because he got 2 stalks and he have grown since I had got him first year. And all of this is seeds. Those are seeds for lettuce seeds. That's going to be dropping right back down in there. Yep. So I'm gonna make these into onion beds. And this is good. This right here is my lavender. 2 different types of lavender right there. And I'm gonna leave this right here so he will be a little bit shaded. Look like he liked this spot a little bit better than the other one. Oh, look at that big hornworm. I knew he was over here somewhere. See him? Can you see him? Right there. He's in my way because I don't want him to get on me. I ain't care if you eat it, but you're not gonna be over here messing with me. All right. Whatever. That's me fighting over here. Sorry, y'all. If y'all can't see me. I just don't like because I know I heard that they sting. You gotta watch out for their stuff. Okay, so guess what? I'm done. I know you had a little shaky video right there, but hey, I'm done. Let me turn my camera around. Oh, they're taking pictures. Well, anyway, that's it for this morning. I'm going in. I just uncovered, did what I need to do right there. I'm not doing too much today out here. I'm not doing anything really right now. It watered. It rained last night, so it got enough water. Too much water in some areas. I should have had covered up better, but that's it. This week I am taking out all these tomatoes. They're going away. I'm gonna do a row at a time. Take my time doing it so nothing will bite me. Put it in the bucket right there, and I'll take you on jury to tell you what I'm doing. And throw it in the back in there and let the animals eat the hornworms. I'm sorry if I'm saying something wrong, but you got to understand that everything has a purpose. They may have a purpose to come eat, feed, and get big and be food for someone else. So everybody have a purpose. Certain animals are created to live for a while and to be food for other animals. We are created to do God's purpose and His will on this earth. So we can't get mad when we said we're going to kill them or things die. We got to kill certain things in order for us to survive. And we can't get mad when we say we're going to feed them to chickens. Hey, chickens need to eat so we can be able to eat. They're used for our eating as well. So we can't get upset about things having a purpose. Everything have a purpose in life. And right now, the hornworms have a purpose to feed off on my tomatoes, my leftovers, everything, leaves and everything. And then after a while, they have a purpose of helping another animal, insect, or bird or something be able to survive by them being their food and their dinner. So, hope everyone have a blessed day, and I will talk to you soon. This Tish, just doing what you do. Subdivision Gardener. Be blessed. Bye now.